आप और आप का नाम से तो आप वाकिफ़ होंगे। आप जनाब मिस्टर सिप्तन काज़मी इसे बड़े प्यार और मोहब्बत के साथ पेश करते हैं। मिस्टर काज़मी, the CEO of A Money Matter Mortgage Inc. and Mrs. Nina Bhaskar presented their 22nd annual Miss India DC pageant 2016. Congratulations to them. Well, today Mr. Kazmi invited the winner of this competition, the crowned Miss Madhu Vali, for an interview. Let's hear the conversation.
Good morning. सिप्तैन काज़मी आपके सामने पेश खिदमत आप और आपके एक और एपिसोड के साथ. I have a how do I put it? A phenomenal, charismatic, energetic, and who not what not, amazing 2016 Miss India DC. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Madhu.
Good morning.
Good morning, Madhu. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm very excited to be here.
Oh, good. It was so much fun. It was a lot of fun to meet you at the pageant. It was great. You were amazing. Your voice, and I'm sure you already heard it a gazillion times.
Thank you.
But it was a lot of fun, and me being the organizer of the show, really enjoyed it. And you had tough competition. There was another girl who was also singing.
Yes, she was my first runner-up.
She was the first runner. She was good.
She was amazing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So tell me about Madhu. Why Madhu is singing?
I love singing. I've been singing since I was 8 years old.
Okay.
When I'm singing, I'm this person that can really express myself. It's just, I feel like it's a gift God gave me because, first of all, when I think about it, there's nobody in my family that can sing. I love my family, but there's nobody in my family that can sing.
Okay.
And when I sing, and I actually write as well, it was my biggest way to get my feelings out and really express myself. And that's where I find myself when I'm singing. That's what makes me very, very happy.
Wow. So when you say you write also, meaning you're writing poetry or?
Everything. I write poetry, I write music. I remember I became a published poet when I was in 6th grade. I've been writing songs ever since. I wrote my whole first EP when I was 13. And I'm still writing. So EP is like a smaller album. It has more like 5 or 6 songs rather than 12 or 14 like the normal.
Okay. And so you decided to join the pageant when?
So this is a very funny story. I actually was working. I was working at Aldo's in Fairfax one day when Nikki, she was Miss India DC 2015, when she walked in, she recognized me, she knew me, but I didn't really know who she was at the time.
Okay.
So she and her mom walked in. They were looking for shoes for a pageant that they were going to compete in. And so she came up to me, she said, you know what? You should compete in the Miss India DC pageant. I'd love to crown you. That's what she said.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and ever since then, I've been thinking about it, and then I decided this would be a great way to really immerse myself into my culture.
Correct.
And so I did it.
Okay, but you mentioned culture.
Right.
And you sang an English song.
Yes.
So let's bring in the culture in there.
Okay.
Are you working on Hindi or Urdu songs as well?
So I've taken Hindustani classical training before. I have a great teacher. I'm going to go back to her. Now that I've started college, I've become a little bit busier because I'm actually a music major in college. So I'm doing a lot of jazz in college. I'm doing a lot of classical music and chorale. But I'm going to go back to her soon and really learn how to sing Hindi classical music once again because now that I Miss India DC 2015, I think 2016, I'm still getting used to this. I think it's time for me to really know this because it's my job.
Correct. But you said Hindi classic.
Right.
Or classical.
Classical.
So,
which means the ragas, really understanding the basis of all the Hindi songs, so that I can sing it. Because I went to the Arman Malik concert the day after I won the pageant, and they asked me to sing a song, and I ended up singing an American song. But I went home and I thought to myself, you know what? I should have sang a Hindi song, and so that really has been on my mind, and I really want to be able to sing Hindi songs at the rest of the events I do and the appearances I make.
And I'm sure you were born and raised here, right? In America?
Yes. Well, actually, I was born in India, but I was raised in the United States. Yes.
So I'm sure language is a barrier. Or do you understand well Hindi?
I understand Hindi very well, actually. I can speak it quite well. My parents say that I need to work on it a little bit, but I think I speak it quite well. I also understand Bengali because my mom is Bengali.
Okay.
I can speak it a little bit. Yeah, my dad can speak like 6 or 5 languages, and it just amazes me. He's from the south. He's from Bangalore.
Okay.
He can speak Telugu, Kannadiga,
Okay.
everything.
Oh, and you mentioned that you were in college also, in a music major. What school are you going to?
I'm at George Mason University Honors College.
Oh, wow. What year?
I'm a sophomore.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you will, so this music is going to be your career.
Yes, I want to sing for the rest of my life. There's nothing else that I want to
It's
do.
amazing to have a passion.
Yes,
I tell my children all the time that passion, it is something, you know, do what you want to do, live your life and all that. So besides Miss India DC 2016, what other stages have you conquered, I would say?
Stages?
Like where else you have performed?
Oh, well, I used to compete in the Miss Virginia organization. So I've competed on the Miss Virginia stage quite a few times. I've performed in places all over DC. I've opened an Echo Stage for Flo Rida live in concert last July 24th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell our audience, who is that artist?
Flo Rida, he is a mega superstar, international artist. He has records like Right Round, Low, and now you've probably heard his song My House.
Yes, even I heard it.
Yeah, My House, and Hello Friday with Jason Derulo. I know you've heard of him. He's great. He's so soft-spoken. It was so great getting to meet him. What a wonderful person he is and so talented.
So, okay, what are the steps? Like, I don't know a single soul who has a music major. What do we do? I'm like, okay, you go back to classical music and you learn that. From this 4-year of musical major college degree, what do we do with that? What are the options after graduation?
So, for example, when I'm building my resume to submit to different record labels and different producers, and even if I want to get into acting later on, having a degree on my resume makes it look 100 times better because I'm trained in it. I'm educated in it. That's what, and not only that, I love it. And so there's nothing else in college that I would want to take and really be able to learn. And something my parents have always taught me is that if I want to do something, I have to be able to do all of it. Correct. So if I want to sing, I can't just sing. I have to learn composition. I have to learn how to produce on the computer. I have to learn the basics. I have to learn opera, country, jazz, this, that, and the other. And that's what I've been doing.
So you want to produce
everything,
direct,
yes,
and sing.
Yes. I want to do everything.
You know the old saying, "The sky is the limit."
Yeah.
You want to conquer. There's
absolutely.
There was a poet, Allama Iqbal, from the time of partition, and he said a phenomenal thing that "Sitaron se aage jahan aur bhi hai." Do you understand what I'm saying? Sitaron se meaning stars. There's a world outside the stars.
Yes.
Aur mohabbat ke intiha aur bhi hai, meaning love have always give you challenges. So basically what he's trying to say is that exactly what you're doing is that I want to reach out and touch the stars.
And touch the stars.
It's just amazing. I mean, it's really, I love the passion.
Thank you.
It's a great thing. I tell my children all the time, gotta have passion.
You gotta have passion.
Gotta have passion because, you know, we all do the 9 to 5 thing.
Yeah.
Gotta think out of the box, gotta do all of that. So now from Miss India DC, you're going to go to national, right?
Yes.
And when is that being held?
That is December 17th. We have to arrive on the 16th.
Okay.
And it will be in New York, which is, I know, one of my favorite places ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? We've been doing my wife and I, we've been doing the pageant for 22 years.
Yes.
And we always, our girls go to national. And it has happened, it's 4 or 5 times. The DC girl won the national.
Really?
And one of them, Ruby Thomas, early years, I don't know where she's now, but she went to international.
Yeah.
And she was the first runner-up.
Wow.
And she was also a phenomenal singer. She sang the song from Pocahontas.
Colors of the Wind?
Yes. And she sang it local, she sang it national, she sang it international. So Madhu, I think Miss India International, watch out. She's coming out. I wish her all the best, and I think I will not be surprised if you're crowned. It's great. Because I usually don't get a chance to watch the show, the pageant, because I'm doing all of these things.
Yeah.
But you start singing, and I just stopped. So I stopped walking, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. And my daughter was standing right next to me, and she loves to sing. And I was like, Ria. She goes, yeah. I was like, yeah. It's great. So college graduation, you want to produce this and that. In the process, do you have any more performances coming up? What's going on?
Right now, I actually have a publicist, and we have a lot of things up our sleeve right now, and some exciting things which I don't even have all the information for because she hasn't given it to me. We were actually just talking last night about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's some great things coming up, and as soon as I'm able to say it, I cannot wait to share it with you guys.
Wow. So is any changes? I'm sure the fame has increased. The already existing fame have just sort of expanded more since you had the crown. Absolutely. Any other, you're like, oh wow, the crown can do that for me? Anything like that?
Well, first of all, when I went to the Armand Malik concert the day after, just the fact that I was able to hang out backstage with Dabu Malik and his manager and his tour manager and his instrumentalists, like it was just so amazing. Like I didn't know I could meet so many wonderful, wonderful people, like so soon.
And great, so talented people.
So talented.
Wow.
Incredible.
So who's your favorite artist?
In the world?
Worldwide.
Worldwide. My favorite artist, my biggest inspiration of all time is Shakira.
Really?
Yes. Ever since her song Whenever, Wherever, I was like 4 or 5 years old dancing around the house to Whenever, Wherever, trying to dress like her and sing like her. I just wanted to be her. I still want to be her. Yes, I love her so much.
Wow, wow. How about people from South Asia?
South Asia. A lot of people tell me I look like Bipasha Basu. I think she's gorgeous. I think she's so talented.
Looked like you.
She looked. How sweet. Thank you. We love you, Bipasha. I love Priyanka Chopra.
Yeah?
She's my biggest inspiration.
One of my favorites also.
And she made the song Exotic with Pitbull.
Correct.
My dad's favorite artist is Pitbull. And
yeah?
And I love Priyanka, so that's our song.
That's a good song.
Yeah,
she looked amazing in that.
She looked amazing.
She is beautiful. And her TV show, I mean, she's a powerhouse. She's like a J-Lo of India.
Absolutely, yes.
She can act, she can sing, she can model, she can do just confident appearances.
Absolutely.
And you're right. I think you right next to her. I'm telling you, I'm like, don't think that I'm just doing it just because you won my pageant and all that. It's not that. But however, it's South Asia, singer-wise. Who else? What are your favorite singers from South Asia, or who you like? What kind of music do you like? From South Asia?
I love Bhangra music.
Okay.
I feel like they're really becoming really westernized with their music.
Correct.
I love Punjabi music.
What about Sufi music?
Sufi music.
Like Qawwalis, Rahat Fateh Ali, Nusrat Fateh Ali.
I think I have a lot of learning to do, and I think this title is going to give me that opportunity.
Absolutely. I'm like, because that thing is Qawwalis are very close to, the poetry of Qawwali is very close to God and to inner passion, inner love. And love could be for a human being, or love could be for God, whoever.
Right.
So all of that. So you like Bhangra, you sing Bhangra and Bhangra music, Punjabi music.
I love listening to it. Singing it is a different story. I'm working on that now.
Yeah?
Actually,
Okay.
I'm working on a half Hindi, half American song right now with a different artist.
Okay.
With a different artist, and we're still working on it, but it sounds amazing. So it'll be my first real Hindi track. So.
I would highly recommend. Look into Sufi music.
Yeah.
Bulle Shah is a very famous poet. Was a famous poet. It still is. And like I am from a very poetic family, and poetry, Urdu poetry especially, is one of mine. Anyway, we got 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Message from Miss India DC 2016 from you to the people.
Okay. It is an honor to be your Miss India DC 2016. I don't think you understand how hard it is to get up on that stage and really promote yourself and promote what you believe in without having such love and support as you guys. Thank you so much. We cannot do it without you. We can't have any pageants without you. For all you girls out there that want to join a pageant, come out. It changed me for the better, and it's going to be so much fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. See you next time.